Hi there, I am Juvannie Alquizar, and in this video we are going to talk about the basic commands on Windows. Most of us have already knowledge about Windows because Windows is basically the most used OS in the whole world. To use the command on Windows, we have to open up the terminal or the command prompt. The first command that we are going to talk about is the dir command. It displays a list of folders, files, and subfolders. So to demonstrate it, then if we type in dir, it should return us the current or the folders present in the Juvannie directory. If we hit enter, these folders or these directories are basically the folders inside the Juvannie directory. Now, if you want to view the subfolders of a certain directory, then we can just use the dir and specify the directory name that we want to view. Say for example dir and type in desktop. Now it should provide us the files and directories present in the desktop directory, which is here. Next command is the cd or the chdr command. Well, these two is basically the same and they only just differ in their names. Both of these displays the name of the current directory or changes the current folder. Now, if we are going to open up a directory, then we can use this command. Let's say, for example, we are now in the Juvannie directory. Now, if we want to open up the desktop directory because it is not yet opened up, we can type in cd, then type in desktop, the name of the directory you want to open, and hit enter. And now we are inside the desktop directory. If you want to go back to the previous or the parent directory, then we can use the cd double dot command, and it should take us back to the parent directory or the previous directory. As you can see, we are back at the previous directory. If you want to make sure that the chdr is just the same to cd, then we can test it right now. And this type in chdr and hit desktop. It works the same as just the cd command. Command we're going to talk about is the md or the mkdir command. It is just again the same function just like before the cd and the chdr. And this md or mkdir command is the same. They both create a folder or directory. So to demonstrate that, we are here in a desktop directory currently, and if we want to create a folder, we can just use the md and then the name of the folder that we want to create. Say for example test. As you can see in the desktop directory, we can see the test folder appears. Now if we want to use the mkdir, then type in the folder name that we want to create. Say for example test2. Test2 folder should appear here. The next command would be the rd or rmdir command. So it will basically just the opposite of the md or mkdir command, where it deletes a folder. And this both commands, the rd and rmdir, is just the same. So if you want to remove the test2 folder right here, then we can type in rd, then test2, the name of the folder that you want to remove, and hit enter. As you can see, the test2 folder is now gone. However, if there is a file present inside a directory, then we cannot delete it in this manner. However, we can delete it by adding /s to the rd command. To test that, we are going to create a file here, a blank file, for example test. Then we are going to delete this using the command rd test. As you can see, it returns that the directory is not empty. So to delete this folder, we can use rd slash s, then type in the test, or I mean the folder name of the folder that you want to delete, and it should delete. I mean, it will ask you if you are or shouldn't type in y for yes, and yeah, the folder with the content in it is now gone. The next command would be the copy command. From the name itself, it copies a file from one location to another. Let's say, for example, we have a file, a text file right here, another test, and we want to copy this file in the same directory. Then we can just type in copy and the name of the file that you want to copy, test.txt, and the file name or the rename or the file name that you will give to it when it's copied. Let's say, for example, we want to name it copy.txt. If we hit enter, as you can see right now, the copy copied. However, if you want to copy a file to another location, then we can specify the path of this file. To do that, we just need to type in copy and the path of this file, which is C in the C drive, then backslash users, backslash Juvannie, then backslash desktop, backslash test.txt, then space the path of the or the location that you want this file to be copied. Say for example, we want to copy it on the documents, then you just have to type in C, then backslash users, backslash Juvannie, backslash documents, backslash, then the file name that you want to name it with, for example, copy.txt, and hit enter. So overwrite copy.txt. Well, we have to type in yes because I think I have a copy file at the document. Then if you type in yes, it says one file is copied. Now if we are going to check that, we will navigate back to the documents. To do that, you have to type in cd dot dot to go back to the Juvannie directory and open up the documents directory. Then type in the dir command to view the existing files and folders present here. We should see the copy.txt file. The move command. From the word itself, it lets us move files from one folder to another. Let's say, for example, if you want to move this test to the document folder, then we need to type in, since we are in the documents folder, we have to navigate back to the desktop first. Then let's type in cd dot dot and then cd desktop and type in move to move the test.txt to c backslash users slash Juvannie, then slash documents. As you can see, the test file is now gone and it should be present at the documents folder. So if you navigate back to the documents folder, cd dot dot and then cd documents, then dir, you should see the test.txt, which is right here. And for the next command, it would be the ren or rename command. Well, this command is just basically the same, and it changes the names of a file. Now, let's say for example, we want to rename the copy file right here to test.txt file. At first, we have to navigate to that directory cd dot dot and then cd desktop. Now if you want to rename that, you can just type into ren or rename if you want to, then type in the file name of the file that you want to be renamed, txt, and the new name of that file would be test.txt. As you can see, the copy.txt file is now renamed to test file. The next would be the delete command. So it will basically delete one or more files. To delete a file, we just have to type in del for the delete command and the file name of the file name of a file that you want to delete. Say for example, we want to delete the test, and we have to type in test.txt. As you can see, the test.txt is now gone. Next would be the echo command. Well, echo basically have a lot of significant usage in this part, because it used to display a message or turn off on message in batch scripts. So when we are talking about scripts, then it is just to make your scripts cleaner in the eyes of you, the audience. Say for example, we have to type in echo and type in a message for hello world. It outputs the hello world here because it is basically echoing the message you type in. However, if you want to have more advanced, or I'm not gonna say advanced, but a little more discrete use of echo, if you want to create a script, or a simple script, a very simple script. Say for example, you want to create a script here using the echo off. So what does this mean? So basically turns off the command line. So what do I mean by that? If you go back to the command prompt and hit echo off, as you can see, there is no command line printed here because it is turned off. Now if we want the C users, you want this to be seen, then we can just turn on the echo again, turn on that, and it just goes back. Oh, where is it? No, it is just basically used. It is significantly important for scripts. However, if I want to type in a script and I do not want the process to be shown, then I can just echo off, then echo dot, then echo dot. This has no space. This echo dot just basically let us to have a blank spaces. For now, it should represent the process that we are doing in our script. So if you are going to type in echo hello world, sorry for the rooster, because it's already 1 a.m. at this time. If we save it, let's say for example test that back, then if you run it in the command prompt, type in test, as you can see here, the echo off is read, but this echo dot is not, because it is basically the blank spaces here, and the echo hello world is copied, or the hello world message is echoed here, or being printed right here. Now this thing basically looks bad or messed up. How if you want to get rid of that line, then you can just type in at echo off. It means that the line itself here will be already echoed off, meaning the command line will not be shown. So if you're going to save it and run it again, test, as you can see, there are no more echo off present after we run the script. That's just basically how the echo command works. Next will be the type command. So the type command displays contents of a text file. Uh, if we are going to create a file here with the content, I know, okay, if we are going to create a file, text file, I have to close it first, with a file name, test again, test.txt, and the test lang. Then put a content, hello world, for test purposes, hit save, and if we want to view this file, it should give us the file inside this file. So if we type in type and then the file name test.txt, it provides us the content of the test file. Next would be the fc command, or it shorts in file compare command. It basically compares two files and displays the difference between them. So if to test it, we are just going to need two files, and at first we are going to need to create test files. Test one, oh, test one, and then another file, test two. We have to edit this one. Type in line 1, line 2. So save. And this one also, line 1, line 2, line 3. Now, if we are going to compare this file, the command will actually return us the difference between them. So if you type in fc file compare, then test this1.txt and test2.txt, hit enter, it basically shows us the difference between them. What is the difference between them is line 3, because the test 1 contains only line 1 and line 2, and test 3 have another line, which is line 3. The next command is the cls command. So the cls command, or the clear screen command, enables us to clear the entire screen. So if you are annoyed watching this a bunch of text right here, you can just use the cls command to clear it. So type in cls and boom, it vanishes. Next would be the help command. So if you are struggling in a certain commands, you can use the help command. If you type in help, it shows us a lot of commands that it can cause headache at this point. However, if you want just to have a command that is specifically, or a command, or a specific command, you want to help with a specific command, well, you can type in help and the name of that command. System and echo, help echo. It basically shows us the information of the echo itself. Then the last command would be the exit command. So exit command basically exits this command prompt. However, we have the exit button right here, but for the sake of this video, to demonstrate the exit command, type in exit command and hit enter, and boom, you're done watching this tutorial. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Peace.